That is right. We are creeping up on attempt number 69 of the SotN Impossible Challenge. What's up, everybody? You know it. You love it. You can hear the excitement in my voice for the Impossible Challenge. Every once in a while, I do see comments where people ask, what is the challenge? And it's getting to the point where I'm not sure if the YouTube commenters are joking or if they don't know how to read. If they don't know how to read, I can't really help you because I can't read either, but it's something about being on the screen. Reading the challenge explains the challenge. You guys know the deal. Stone Sword is an interesting starting weapon. We'll use it. And of course, if you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Oh god, this starting room is very scary. I don't know where to go. Do we go to Castle Entrance and try and use the warp there? Because I'm pretty sure this update has the... Oh, it's right here. I guess we should test it then. My understanding is that the second castle now has the warps open. Specifically, the warp to Castle Keep is open. So let's go take a look and see if that's true. If not, then we're, you know, does this work? It is. Okay, so this is now updated. This means that the second castle is not a instant death sentence a lot of the time if we can get access to a warp room. Will this make the challenge easier? Yeah, probably. Theoretically. I mean, I still, like, have to get to the warp room, which, like, 90% of the time is still very difficult. This happened to be an easier spawn location, but, you know. I think overall it's a good change because it means I'll get to play the game more. Have we banned Sword of Dawn yet? No. Sword of Dawn is not a good weapon. It's good in this challenge specifically because it's one of the only weapons that's like kind of big. Like it has a big, like a long hitbox, and it's not a thrust sword, which means I don't accidentally thrust into a enemy and die instantly. So, also people seem to be confused about why I have double jump and like leap stone and gravity boots and stuff like that. I don't actually have them. On the tracker up there, I don't have the relics. It's just that the game gives them to you while you're in the second castle, only if you spawn in the second castle. As soon as I leave the second castle, they're gone forever. So essentially, I have a one chance to go explore the second castle and look for items and stuff. Form of Mist is a good find. That's a great find. But yeah. What up, Mathias? First time catching the challenge live. Let's go. Always love to see people coming over from the YouTube channel to see the live stream. Stone Sword putting in work there, keeping that guy still. It's not bad. That's not bad. And we get a cutlass. Okay. We found a few weapons here. I don't think any of them are, like, amazing, but yeah. Ooh, another relic, though. What are the odds? Mermaid statue. Okay. You know, that could be useful. Potion is definitely going to be useful if we get the chance to. Use it. Wow, I'm so smart. Item will be useful if I use it. Keep it up on YouTube. Good luck. Nice. I mean, yeah, that's what Dragon Blitz Daily is there for. So people can catch the content on YouTube if they miss it live on the live stream. Thank you, everybody, for saying hi, especially if you're new to the channel. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Let's see. Is there anything I want to do in the second castle before I leave? Theoretically, I could check some items, potentially. Hold on. In the second castle, I'd have to kill Medusa to check the items behind Medusa, but at this point, I think we just cut our losses and just go back to the first castle. and see what we can do here. So now that I'm here in the first castle, I can't double jump. It's gone. The ability to double jump is gone. Same with gravity jumps. They just don't do anything. They're only given to me so I can actually like move around and do stuff in the second castle and not get soft locked and stuff. Hey there, Pcat and Agamemnon. What up? What up? Using items is overrated. Meal ticket. I was hoping it'd be a library card. Luckily, Richter's in the toilet. Yeah, we caught him at a inopportune time. Sprite card. Dude, that's the only familiar relic that doesn't do anything. Why is Tearfang banned? The hitbox is too good, funny enough. Theoretically, I could like unban the Tearfang because it does show up in the game. I personally just don't use it. But it's whatever. Whether the Tearfang is banned or not, honestly, doesn't make too much of a difference, because even if it was unbanned, I probably wouldn't use it. Like, ever. There'd be, like, very little reason to ever use it, so. Also, we have so much money. That's going to be very useful for our shop trip that we're totally going to do. Theoretically, I should be able to do this. Never mind. There is an item check up there. You know what? I'm breaking my one rule of not being able to save the game just so I could refill my MP faster. This save does nothing for us. Like, I'm not going to reload the save. But theoretically, there we go. I was just trying to get up here. Oh, but yeah, there we go. I know. Cheating in my own for fun made-up challenge. And it worked out. We got the S-Stock, you know? A fantastic weapon that actually does nothing for us, that we don't want to use ever. We should try and see if we can handle these guys. Okay, that's a one-shot, and they're also... It seems like their defense is lowered in general. I don't know if that was a crit or not. Doesn't seem like it was a crit. Okay. I'm going to make a YouTube comment about this cheating. Please do. The more that you comment about how much you hate me and how evil I am for doing cheats in a made-up-for-fun challenge for content, the more engagement the video gets, which means more people watch it, which means more money for me via ad revenue, which means I'll be able to afford my bills. Leapstone? Hey! This isn't even randomized. What the heck? Yeah, enraging gamers to get more engagement bait to pay your bills. Am I the first to catch on to this idea? Has anyone done this before? Is it the Marlins? Are you talking about the Marlins? Am I correct in saying that that's the right color of the Marlins? Is it the Saints? The Saints are yellow. This is more of like a lime green. I only say that because I'm from Florida. And I feel like the Marlins are this color. They're like purple and lime green or some shit like that. Granted, I know nothing about any sport. This is just a guess. Also, the Marlins, aren't they like a D tier? I know nothing about them, but I'm going to assume that they're bad. New Shield. The 5 Marlins fans that have ever watched any of my content right now seething. What's up with Stream Elements? Do you get a lot of people like him in your streams? Stream Elements is a chat bot. My brother in Christ, you're arguing with a bot. To be fair, that's going to be much more common. And I've probably argued with many a bots in my day. Because that's how the internet just works now. You think there are 5 Marlins fans? I would assume so. How else did they keep the lights on? Okay, MLG Skeleton. Let's get your ass dead. Nothing here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we can do with Leapstone and Mist right now, and the answer is kind of no. At least right now. If I had Wolf, I would consider Mist Wolf Rising. to check some of these relic locations, but for now, I think we're just gonna chill. What sport do you think the Marlins play? Isn't it baseball? Am I wrong? That's another reason why I think they have like 4 fans, is because who the fuck gives a shit about baseball that isn't like 9,000 years old? It is baseball. I've absorbed some amount of cultural osmosis via living in the swamplands. Are there any cool fantasy cryptids, or not cryptids, because that implies that like people talk about them in the real world. I'm thinking more of like fantasy creatures that are specifically known for living in swamps. Like, does Skyrim have any like cool swamp races that I could assign my allegiance to? Is that possible? Any D&D swamp monsters? The Kappa? True, but that's... I'm not looking for something that actually has like a like cultural analog, you know, because then it could just be like, you know, water hags. That doesn't sound very flattering, to be honest. Stone Sword is our option if they resist slash. Mirror Curious does nothing for us, but I'll put it on for funsies. Murlocs. Fog creatures. Yeah, why aren't there any, like... I'm starting to think that maybe people don't like swamps. Do Argonians live in swamps? If so, I'm down to... I'm down to assign my loyalty to the Argonians. Have you seen their lusty maids? Jesus. Don't do it to me, Gaibon. He did it to me. Fuck. I could have dodged that. I was too busy thinking about the lusty Argonian maids, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I was thinking about Skyrim smut. Let this be a lesson to you kids. Don't be horny in video game. It's not good. Don't do it. All right, next seed. Alrighty. Attempt number 68. Ooh, we're close. We're close, fellas. Attempt number 69 is going to go crazy. I think there's an issue with alerts right now. That's interesting. Is it like a stream elements thing? I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Wow, useless. The cape's looking kind of nice, though. Throw this attempt so I can beat the next one. Yeah, we're gonna throw this attempt for sure. You bring up a great point. What if we just threw? Chat? We should throw. Because I could clearly beat it this time, but like it wouldn't be as cool as doing it on attempt number 69, obviously. Ah! Please, please, please. Fuck you! These are all useless! Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. It's not looking good, folks. Oh, seed name's not on screen. You're so right. The seed name is called the fake Joel seed. It's not going to show up on screen because I fucked up opening the tracker. My bad. It's called seed preset. Okay. Get this shmoo out of here. Just farm for Crissaegrim? That's a great idea. Smiley face. Surely the randomizer will give me the Crissaegrim, right? I'm bad at the game! Oh, there it is. Yeah, Blazing Fomar. It was just like really delayed. Hellfire could be helpful. This might be our only way out of here somehow. Spamming Hellfire. Okay. Unironically, could be worse. Okay. You need to make the seeds last for 45 minutes till I go home. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more seeds after this. If I go through all 13 in the next 45 minutes, I should end stream and then never stream again. Come on, man. 5 minutes? Don't say that.
Talking to me.
Calamity, thank you for the 3 months.
I'm gonna save the game a lot because
I didn't want to activate the shmoo. Just go. Okay, we're good. So last time we tried to escape this starting location, we went to the left. I think I'm gonna try and go from this side and use Hellfire maybe to avoid the enemies, which means I need to make sure I have full MP before going in. So I'm not stalling. I need to have the MP or else I'll die. It's just items from the librarian. He doesn't drop relics. Negan. We have faith. Enough stalling. Oh, the shmoo is going to make this really annoying. Oh, no. Get out of the way! The shmoo was fucking blocking the door, dude! He was just posted up just like, what up, dude? He's the fucking bouncer! Why was he... I didn't have MP to do multiple Hellfires either. He just stood there. Oh my fucking god. All right. Well, hey, like I said, we're throwing so we can get to attempt number 69 because this is the one, baby. It has to be. It's the funny number. All right. It's attempt number 69, the legendary attempt. This has to be the one. We all know it. The power of the funny number has to propel us to victory. But if it doesn't, you know, Knuckle Duster, I hardly know her. Yo, Ring of Aries, okay. The Knuckle Duster's terrible. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of Blue Knuckle. Knuckle Duster's fine, actually. Although I'm pretty sure Knuckle Duster, yeah, it's only 1 damage point stronger than Empty Hand, which is like... Ooh, good starting location. This one's not bad. Parfait. We do, unfortunately, need to get past these guys who have very... I was going to say really annoying hitboxes, but also they're immune. Folks, it's not looking good. I have no possible way to damage them. If I remember correctly, if I try and go this way... Do the Valhalla Knights go all the way? No, they don't. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is really bad. But I can technically get out of here. I think this is my only way out, is I have to slowly kill that Valhalla Knight while blocking this.
Oh Lord, he's coming! He's coming! What do I do?
How did I turn around? My fucking D-pad? Oh, dude, I got the wiggly D-pad that turned me around. I didn't even notice. Dude, that would have worked too. Oh my god. I need those new controllers so bad. I need those new controllers so bad, man. Poor D-pad. I mean, to be fair, 360 D-pad, it's going to happen. Even on a new controller. Run it back. They literally cheated. Yeah, but, you know. Much like all 69 attempts in the real world, it's over in 2 minutes. And honestly, are you really satisfied? I could have went without that, to be honest. Anyways, new seed. Okie dokie. Yeah, controller issues aside, I don't even think that was necessarily like a controller issue. It's whatever. I mean, it was definitely dumb of me to just turn around without realizing it, but the 360 D-pad do be wiggly sometimes. It is what it is. New here, how do I support DB? Patreon or here on Twitch? Whatever is convenient for you. Patreon takes less of a cut. I talked about it on my Discord actually earlier today because somebody else brought up the same question. So it's not a stupid question at all. So the Patreon, they take like 8% of the money, which is a very low percentage cut, where Twitch, as of right now, because I have Partner Plus, takes 30%. If I didn't have Partner Plus, they would take 50%. So the money that you spend on Twitch is, there's a cut of it that goes to Twitch that is much higher, but you get access to like ad-free viewing of the stream. You get emotes, stuff like that. Yeah, no, Twitch taking 50% is fucking ridiculous. It's one of the reasons why I do the Partner Plus pushes that I do. Also, we're screwed. Again. At least we have MP max ups. Yeah. So if you don't really care about all of the extra stuff, Patreon is definitely the best way because more of the money gets to me, if that's what you're interested in. But if you do care about watching the streams regularly and engaging with ad-free streams or like spamming emotes or whatever that are sub-only emotes, then like subbing here is fine too, as well. Like it's just whatever makes more sense for you. Okay, library card means we can play the game. I just have to juke this guy. So like ultimately do whatever you want with your money. It's your money, your choice. Patreon does get access to ad-free main channel videos. Usually I upload them like a day or two early to Patreon as well. But outside of that, it's really hard for me to do Patreon exclusive content because I'm already running 2 channels and a live stream. So that's like a lot of work that I'm doing all by myself. I don't have like a team or editors or anything. Everything is done by me. So I'm just gonna library card. I'm not gonna try, like, there's no chance we get out of here alive without the library card. You're back. You haven't missed much, Eldritch, let's be honest. Mostly me being dumb and dying. This does nothing. There's no reason to have money because we're not allowed to buy anything. What could we have bought though? Ooh, Fire Shield would have been really good. Ruby Circlet's the same thing. That's about it. Moonstone would have been nice. Yeah.
Farewell for now.
But we don't believe in currency. Or whatever. I don't know. Alucard in the Impossible Challenge is an anarcho-communist or whatever. Monster money's not real anyways. True. Just wasn't sure if I should sub on Patreon or here. Ultimately, the choice is yours. Depending on like what you care about. Yeah, like I get more of the money back from Patreon, but I can't guarantee that you get more out of it. Whereas if you want like something back, I guess, for your money, Twitch subbing is definitely better in that regard. But I just see less of the money. There's nothing there. Yeah. Patreon also has other options where Twitch basically you have to give, if you want to do like a monthly thing, a minimum of $6. Whereas Patreon you can go as little as just $1 because like, at least for me, it doesn't matter how much you give on Patreon. It's basically just free for me, if that makes sense. So if you give $1, it still, you know, makes sense. Business-wise. There's a stone. Okay. But I appreciate you being curious about it. Let's go down here. I should test to see if this guy... Yeah, okay, he dies in one hit. He's immune to slash. We have to remember that for later. I won't remember it for later, but we have to remember it for later. Gravity Boots is great to find. Because now I can do a lot of extra checks. And not have to worry about fighting Doppelganger. Nice.
Booties.
Yes. Whatever that means. I would like to... What if I took notes? I don't know how to read, so that's not going to help, unfortunately. So, like, I want to go down there and check the relic potential behind the, that one, guard where, like, the jewel knuckle normally is. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Ah! Why the fuck are you immune to that? Dude. Why is the enemy stats randomized in my enemy stat randomizer challenge? What the fuck, man? Damn it. Oh well. Okie dokie. You know, I'm gonna blame one skill issue. It's finally happened! Our Lord and Savior! The axe armor! I was gonna say because I didn't have the axe armor. That's the only reason I've been losing up until this point. Now we're guaranteed to win. Watch this shit. Easy money. This is the run. Extra axe armor? We've been blessed. Ooh, we had the barrel circlet as well? Let's go. This run has been blessed by Axe Lord armor. Send this to 10 of your friends, or else you will not be blessed with the Axe Lord armor. We are making it out of the castle with this one. We literally are. You'll love to see it. Nice. Every additional axe armor should bring you closer to Ziggy's mod. True. Very true. Yeah, we get a lot of extra checks, so it's a good starting location. Good bit of item checking going on here. I could attempt to fight Darkwing Bat with this setup. That's my new catchphrase. Jizz it up, streamer. So, thank you for the prime sub, Matthews. I appreciate that. Barosum. Beautiful name. Beautiful name. Collect 10 axe armors to unlock secret Maria mode. April Fools. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. I should do a Maria Impossible challenge. And finish it in like an hour. Because doing a no-hit Maria run is actually probably not that hard. Theoretically, especially when you have a spell that makes you invincible. Luck potion. Possible challenges, Richter. Doing a Richter no-hit challenge is difficult, but not like that hard. You'd have to ban like item crashes or something to make it difficult. Same with Maria. You'd have to ban spells to make it difficult. And even then, I don't think they're that interesting, but that's just me. Maybe it is good. It's one of those things where you don't know until you try it. But in my head, it seems like a bad idea. But to be fair, the Impossible Challenge also seems like a bad idea. Do I like Ecclesia? I like Order of Ecclesia a decent amount. I did speedruns of it for a while. And I still like the idea of doing speedruns of Ecclesia. It's just a little too RNG heavy right now. But yeah. Yeah, the ring room. We got 10 billion rings in that room. Yeah, Ecclesia's cool. I'm glad you noticed the irony that Impossible Challenge is a bad idea. Yeah, you know. If anything, I'm self-aware. Probably too self-aware. The haters won't believe it when I say it out loud, but I do be self-critical. Probably way more critical than the haters ever could be, which is why they'll never hurt me. Their biggest criticisms have already been levied against me by my own brain. They wish they could be as harsh as I am to myself. Hellfire. Not bad. Ares is a fantastic. It's just free damage. Vasslard's good. I think Bekatawa is like slightly better as well. Both range and like hitbox and damage. So overall, we're looking pretty good, except if these guys are immune to slash, then we're fucked. Because I missed the jump. Okay, we're good. Well, then in that case, we might as well keep going. Because I was going to go this way anyways. Not bad. Fucking hell, brother. Another... Okay. I'd like to be able to grab that, but I cannot right now. Yeah, our damage is good, which is something that does not happen very often in this challenge. If I had a second Ares, whew, the only way we could get a second Ares, I think, is from an enemy drop right now, because we found it in the just out in the open. So we'd have to have an enemy that drops it, I think, is the only other way we can get another one. We can still get like a Fetanor or like a Moonstone or something to increase our damage, but okay. The enemies, Leo, the reason we don't have an enemy randomizer is because the enemy graphics are tied to the area that you are in, and oftentimes moving the enemy like data to a different room even will cause their graphics to not load properly. So either you'll get like garbage graphics or they'll just be invisible. This is a common issue with every mod that has tried to move enemies around. This game was designed in a very particular way such that moving enemies around just isn't very easy to do. So it's the sprites. It's not just the sprites. There's other data as well that doesn't like work, where sometimes you like certain enemies, if they're in the wrong room, can crash the game and stuff like that because their data overlaps with other parts of data in the game and they're never meant to be in that room. So in the vanilla game, it's fine. But if you try and move them around to a different room, it just crashes shit. SotN is a game that is not meant to be modified at all. So the fact that we're even able to get any sort of randomizer out of it is kind of a miracle. So yeah, I was afraid of that. Let's do this for now. I probably should just use my fists since they're immune to slash. And I know that's going to one hit for sure. Okay.
Napped description. Entities in SotN are fucked up.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, the game was designed to be played once in one specific way, and they said, you know what? It works. Air quotes, it works. Ship it. We're going to make money off of this, and then we're never going to think about it again. Whereas future games have enemy randomizers because they were forward-thinking when they created those games to create a framework that could be modified for future games using the same game engine, for example. Because Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, and Ecclesia all use like the same base game engine. So because they all use the same game engine, they designed that engine to allow you to like modify where enemies are and stuff like that without it breaking too many things. Thank you, Benny's, by the way, for the 3 months. I don't need that. Whoa. So a decomp could help in the sense that, like, if we have all of the data fully decomped, we could then look in the game's code and then modify the game's code to run in a specific way. However, it would not likely work on hardware. Like, we wouldn't be able to make ROM hacks that use that code because there's also limitations of how much memory the console has that it's willing to, like, run off of, if that makes sense. But theoretically, if you turn it into an EXE and run it on a PC, you have infinite RAM at that point. Yeah. Like, the game is just not set up in that way without requiring a lot more modification, which is something that can happen. Like, Mario 64 is a game that I think is definitely, like, things are allowed to exist in different places and it doesn't break as often, but that game has been worked on as a project by thousands of programmers. Thousands of developers have made mods for that game, and now they're at the point where they're basically, you know, making their own games using the Mario 64 game engine, or porting that game engine to other games. But yeah. So, like, decomping obviously provides a lot of value, but it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't solve every issue. Like, just because we have source code doesn't mean all of a sudden you just plop that shit into your PC and then click the move enemy function button, randomize enemy function, and just have it work. Like, there's still, you would need people programming in those functions and, like, bug testing them and all of the other shit that comes with, you know, making any sort of hack. I could go for the Axlord armor, and I think I will. As long as they're not immune to slash, this is actually a really strong option. Okay, that they're immune to slash. Specifically, Gaibon is. That's a problem. Because now I need to punch this guy to death. Or oh, I need to get the demon out of here. Fuck you! Ah! Damn it! Damn, dude. That's tough. Oh, well. Okay, well, you know, Gaibon has proved himself to be a worthy challenger in the gladiatorial marketplace of ideas or whatever. But yeah, in the future, who knows what'll happen with SotN modding. We already have so much cool stuff happening with, like, the custom-made maps and all that stuff, which I love, by the way. I think a lot of people took away the wrong impression when we played the custom-made map by Modzilla. Like, I'm very happy that that stuff exists. I think I could have been more clear about how I felt about the prospects of playing custom maps as, like, a speedrunner versus the idea of it existing at all for just casually playing through the game, or just, like, do fun randomizer challenges or something like that. Like, I would love to play impossible challenge type stuff, maybe not this difficult, but similar type challenge runs on custom-made maps with new transitions and stuff like that. I think that's cool. I was more worried about the idea of, like, doing a speedrun race where there's, like, new transitions that you don't know exist. That's something that I was more concerned about, but I could have been more clear about it. I think some people just hate me for existing anyways and just wanted an excuse to be mad at me, but other people, I think, understandably didn't understand what I was trying to say because I did a poor job of explaining it, but either way. Yeah, people love to hate. It's one of those things where I think I could have done a better job explaining how I felt about it without coming off as too negative, but ultimately, as a human being on the internet, you are going to be misinterpreted and misunderstood regardless of what you do, so I could have done a better job of explaining myself, but also how much explaining could I have done as well for certain people? I don't know. But there are definitely people in the margins that I could have been clearer towards, and they would have understood me better. You seem pretty excited about it. I think anybody who watched the video for longer than like 10 minutes probably took that away from it. But in the first 10 minutes, I definitely explained my criticisms before explaining my excitement, and I think that turned a lot of people off. Because they just stopped watching after the first 10 minutes because they heard me being critical about a thing that they were excited for without realizing that I was also excited for it, but also had criticism stemming from a different perspective, aka that of a speedrunner who potentially could race something like this versus somebody else and would probably have like a more frustrating race experience, even though the actual gameplay experience is good. Does that make sense? I could have explained that better in that video, but I eventually did. Basically near the end of it, I explained that like for a casual experience, this is really, really good. I have some concerns for speedrun races, but people don't watch everything that I make, and that's fine. They get the base level understanding of something because that's what I explained at the beginning of the video, and they took away whatever they wanted to take away from it, you know? I'm having a hard time following. If you didn't watch the video I'm referring to, it might be confusing, but essentially, if you have a custom map layout that you can create new entrances, new doors, instead of a door from this here, imagine that this is blocked off and instead there's like a floor entrance somewhere else that leads to a different part of the map. For a casual experience, that's really cool. It's a custom map layout with new entrances and new doors and stuff like that. It gives you an excuse to explore the game some more. Really fun idea. For a speedrun race, it's not as great because I'm expecting there to be a door here. I know that it's a randomized location on the other side, but if that door isn't there, it means that this room, every single room essentially from your perspective, could be anything. It could be anything that leads to anywhere, so there's no like strategy about trying to route through the game. So from a race perspective, it's just kind of blindly checking stuff and hoping that you find the right path, which could be difficult. But for a casual perspective, that's great because you just get to explore a new castle, which is fun, and I stated was fun in the video. But people didn't watch that far, so that's fine. Besides, anybody who watched that video and took that away, that I'm like an asshole who was being mean to the mod creators and not somebody who was like just trying to share my perspective, they haven't watched this far into this video, so they're not getting the explanation. I don't need to preach to you guys anymore, basically.
Oh Lord, he's coming!
Thank you, Agitated Crustacean, for the 3 months, and Crazy for being home. Basically, also, I'm stalling here because I'm scared of this next room. However, I have the anti-venom, so I'm just gonna do this. I was basically stalling because I didn't want to deal with Slogger and Gaibon again, because they keep beating my ass today. But yeah. If I died to Slagra or Gaibon again today, I'd have to throw in the towel, man. You can't keep dying to the first boss of the game, bro. Aren't you supposed to be a speedrunner or whatever? I've come to terms with the negative comments on that video. It's fine. Like, I don't think too negatively about anybody who took that away from the video, because ultimately, at the end of the day, it's my responsibility to portray myself as best as I possibly can. And in hindsight, I probably could have done a better job of explaining my position. But in the moment, I just was playing the game and trying to have fun with it while sharing my experience and how I felt about it, you know? And if people react negatively to that, there's only so much I can do about that, you know? Like, it's not as bad as people who, like, their entire online personas is sharing their opinions about things that they think. It's one of those reasons why I could never be, like, a political commentator or something, where your entire job depends on stating positions and backing them up based off of personal beliefs and, like, your, like, system of viewing the world or whatever. That sounds so fucking exhausting. Because no matter how well and how logical you explain your position, people just will take away whatever the hell they want from your words regardless and misinterpret what you're trying to say. It's the classic tweet where it's like, motherfuckers on the internet will say something like, I really like pancakes, and someone will reply with, why the fuck do you hate waffles, you piece of shit? You should die. What the fuck you mean you don't like waffles? And it's like, bitch, I didn't say that. I said I like pancakes. So yeah, that's why I'm much happier and thriving and moisturized and in my lane when I'm just playing a video game that I like and like doing fun stuff that I like inside of that video game. We live in a sobriety. Unfortunately, that's not true. Murder this guy. All right. Sagra, Gaibon, for the love of God, don't fuck me this time. Okay. We have a chance. We did it. We finally beat the first boss of the game. This is huge. It only took us
So what I was saying is you
45
hate
minutes.
French toast.
Yeah, I hate French toast, for sure. On God. I will say, I personally think French toast is a little overrated. If I had the option, to be fair, I think you just need the right type of bread to make French toast good. I think most places that I've had French toast don't do it with good bread. They do it with shitty, like, store-bought white bread. Like, if I go to a breakfast place that offers French toast, it's going to be shitty store-bought white bread soaked in eggs, which is, like, fine. Like, again, it's not terrible. But if your ass is going to Denny's and saying the fucking French toast is insane, I don't believe you. I want waffles more often than I want French toast or pancakes, but pancakes are what I have access to. Yes, pancakes are the standard because they are the easiest to produce. So pancakes are like the floor of breakfast foods. Waffles have a higher ceiling but require more effort. So most of the time you don't have waffles as often as you would want to. And then French toast, I think, has the highest potential ceiling. However, most people don't make good French toast. I'm just going to be honest with you. Egg-soaked bread with cinnamon and sugar on it is not that good. It's just not. Yeah, pancakes don't require machinery outside of a pan and batter and fire. What are my thoughts on Eggo waffles? They don't really count as waffles, man. How do we send you new seeds? Please don't lambast me. Why would I lambast you for asking a honest question? Unless you're just asking questions to try and troll the streamer, there's no reason to lambast you. The way that you send seeds is the channel point redemption. So in the chat box, if you're on mobile, I'm not sure exactly where it is, but you click on the garnet coin icon wherever you can see it. So from my perspective, my chat box is down here in the bottom right-hand corner. It says garnet coins. You click on that, and then it's under name my next randomizer seed. Huh? How did I die? What? I thought I was safe. Oh, fucking shit, man. Never mind. Don't send me any randomizer seeds. I hate you specifically. And it's not my fault for being dumb. It's your fault for making me dumb. Everyone's wrong but me. Anyways, next seed. Fuck. Okie dokie. We're on attempt number 75, right? Did I do the math right? Can I ban? Tomato soup from ketchup is rough. I've never been in that much of a struggle. Oh sevens.
Just sent you 13 more seeds. I'm gonna go race some fuckbound now.
Good luck. Leapstone? Where am I? I'm sorry, where am I? right now. Okay, he's not here. He's not here. He's gone. He's not here. He's gone. We don't have to worry about him. In fact, this is actually a good spawn location because we never have to worry about him in the entirety of the seed. I was worried we'd have to punch him to death. Summon Spirit and Leapstone? Dude, this place is loaded. Okay. We now need to survive. Which is, you know, with Summon Spirit, actually? Oh my god. I should be dead right now. But these guys do lightning damage. Which actually makes my life so much easier. Because I can just ignore them. Snake? Snake? Snake! Bump, 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 bump. All right, I don't want to talk about what that last attempt was. I was trying to use Summon Spirit, but, you know. Sometimes you try your best, but you don't succeed, etc., etc. We need a guaranteed library card for these occasions. Jewel Knuckle's good. I'll take a Jewel Knuckle. So there's currently a prediction on whether or not I make it to Saga and Gaibon and then kill them. I'm just going to end submissions now for no particular reason. No particular reason. Don't do it. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Don't do it. Okay. Step one. We are here now. What does that mean? I don't know. Step two. What's the easiest way for me to get out of here? Making it through the Rock Knights and the Venus Weeds sounds impossible. So I think, unironically, my best bet is to try and go through Marble Gallery somehow to get to the Warp Room. That's the only thing I can think of. Or get a library card right here. What about right here? I mean, Form of Mist helps. I'm not going to lie and say that it's not technically useful. It's just... how useful is it, really? I could also try and fight Doppelganger 40 to see the relic behind him in case it's like a spell, but that would require me to not get hit by any of the Dark Octopus enemies. Probably one shot with Fist. Well, it depends on the enemy stat, Rando. And it seems like they did die, which is good for us. We could also check the items over here. Gamba idea, do I defeat my first boss encounter? That might be better than Saga and Gaibon. That's fair. You bring up a fair point. I want to make sure I don't, like, gravity jump into a freaking balloon pod and die. I'm just trying to get to the room that has all the items in it. Soul Steel would be useful. The only issue with Soul Steel is that it requires 50 MP, and oftentimes we don't have that much MP to do the spell. I'm hoping to find a library card, to be honest here. Sunstone. Okay, if we stand still for 6 hours... We're gonna grab some peanuts, yeah. My emotional support peanuts. Well, fuck me, man. Okay. You gotta be jorking my peanuts right now. Claymore's useful if we make it out alive. Do peanuts give iframes? No. They do not. On the bright side, we know that we one-shot the enemies here. Is Outer Wall a better option? To make it to a warp room? Than Marble Gallery? It might be. It might be easier to go through Outer Wall now that I think about it. It'll be slow and painful. Outer Wall is full of Jacko Bones? Yeah, but I one-shot the Jacko Bones. Which is why I feel more confident going this way than the alternative. Because I don't want to make it through... Like, making it through the Guardians sounds really difficult. I do have to kill them quick. That is correct. But, you know, it's still a possibility. From downtown? Fucking leaps across the fucking court? Half-court dunk on my ass? Oh my god. Alright, whatever, dude. I think that was the correct play, is to go that direction. I should have known that guy was gonna fucking do NBA Jam all over my ass, but we'll get him next time. And if you enjoyed watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Join the live stream, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz, because the stream that you show up will be the stream that I beat the challenge. I guarantee it. This is my promise to you. Anyways, have a good one, YouTube. Have a good one. Bye-bye.